All right, we are live. Okay, I need to make sure to mute YouTube or it's gonna. Yeah, Steve, it's showing like your screen right now, which is good. Oh crap. It's gonna change every time I talk. How do I change that? Steve, do you have any sound on your end?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So we can go gallery view. I wish I could find a way to make it lock onto just your screen. Hey, is that Nick? Is that Nick right there?
That's Nick. Yep. Well, there's 3 matches tonight. Wrightstown, Brilliant, we're up first. Brilliant's number 4 ranked team in the state. Close one. And Wrightstown obviously is not a slouch, not in the rankings, but now we got number 10. I'm sorry, I take that back. Number 8 ranked Reidsville in Division 3. And then number 4 ranked in Division 2. Brilliant. So Reidsville starting out with 2 forfeits right in a row, 138 and then 145. They don't have that on the clock though. That's what's confusing to me. Yeah, that's crazy. Holy cow. Hey, come on, let's get things fixed here before the team score on the clock is still showing 73-0. T, you still with me?
Yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think you can hear me, but you can't see me right now.
Yeah. Does it switch to you every time you chat?
We'll find out in like 30 seconds here.
Gotcha. Wait, I take that back. Brilliant. I must have missed it. They both have black singlets on, so you see them from the back. The singlets look exactly the same. Reidsville forfeited 132. Sorry, 138. And then Brilliant forfeited at 45. Very surprising. Now we're up to 152 already. So team score is 6-6. We're in our first match of the night. But they look real long. Yeah. Maybe it's just through Zoom. I don't know. The wrestlers look a little distorted than they did last match.
Oh, we nailed it. I think I nailed it.
Nice.
I think I pinned it so where it's on your screen. Wow, technology is so easy.
He was trying to figure it out because on Zoom, every time you talk, it goes to you. And so he figured it out how to make that not happen. Wow. That doesn't. We want to commentate on a match and talk wrestling. Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little. The wrestlers look like they're like an old Western movie or something.
Steve, if you wanna, if they're starting the match here, you can commentate. I'm gonna share the links out to people, and then I'll hop back on mic wise.
All right, sounds good. All right, here we go. Again, I'm not Matt side, so a couple times tonight I haven't been able to tell you what's going on, but this is our first match in this duel, and the score is 6-6. Reidsville and Brilliant. Brilliant forfeited Reidsville forfeited 138 pounds. Brilliant forfeited at 145. And now at 152 is our first match of the night. Carson Taddy from Reidsville is a sophomore against Cashton Miller from Brilliant. He's a junior. It's kind of a real intriguing matchup here. You got Brilliant is the number 4 ranked wrestler, number 4 ranked team in Division II. Reidsville is the number 8th ranked team in Division III. As a crow flies, maybe T can look this up for me on a map because he's going to be my crack statistician here as I'm sitting at the actual venue. Reidsville and Brilliant are probably, 4 miles apart, I'm going to say. They used to be in the old Olympian Conference together. Huge rivalries. They've grown apart a little bit as far as competing against each other a lot because Reidsville has 187 kids in the school. Brilliant has about 380, which is 200 kids more. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're such a small school, percentage-wise, that's pretty big. So they're not in the same conference anymore. Brilliant in the Northeastern. Reidsville, can't remember. Big East Conference down there with Gooseburg, Random Lake, Ozaki. But interesting, great matchup tonight. Wrightstown. Brilliant has 7 ranked wrestlers here tonight. Reidsville has 6 ranked wrestlers. We're going to see a ranked wrestlers go at it: 106 pounds, 120 pounds, 152 pounds, and 220 pounds. So a lot of ranked matches coming in here tonight. Carson in. She was not awarded yet. It is right there on bounce. There's the bounce line. Be able to go closer, Aiden. Let's get closer and maybe, yeah, right there. Let's do that view, and then just you got to be on your toes and moving around, all right? Right there. There you go. Good. Yeah, if the thing doesn't move, just crank it and it'll loosen up. So this is a big one here. These wrestlers, this is one of those toss-up matches. In toss-up matches, your studs are going to win, right? Unless your studs are going against you got stud on stud. But usually that doesn't happen. A lot of times it's your toss-up matches that are the dual meet deciders. I was kind of going through this one before it happened, and I can't make a prediction for you. Upsets happen. That's going to be the big thing. Big determiner of the winner of this duel. Again, ranked wrestlers throughout the lineup, 2 ranked teams. Bragging rights on the line. These guys know each other. You know it. 4 miles from each other as far as towns go, high schools go. All right, bring us back in.
Yeah, after looking at the map and using a little triangle math, I'd say it's probably like 4 to 6 miles as the crow flies between the two high schools.
As the crow flies. Teague, is that expression used anymore? Is that just an old person expression?
No, I still use it, or like I don't know. Not that I'm like the ambassador for young people, but
yeah. So really, it's crazy here, guys. It's we got Reidsville Brilliant going on. To my left, which you can't see, we'll get some downtime. We'll pop over. We got Wrightstown Xavier going, and then on our far left, you have JV matches and a girls tournament going on. You have 34 girls here from around the state. I saw Wausau West. I saw Florence team. Florence is here. Watertown. I got Chilton Hilbert. Say again.
That must mean Caitlin Kelly is wrestling for the girls at Florence.
She may be. I saw 2 Florence singlets warming up before.
She'll be the one that's pinning someone in like 30 seconds most of the time.
So here we got start of the second period, 2-0 Reidsville wrestler. It's Carson Taddy. Teague, if you have a link, I don't know if you have an extra screen, but it's on Track Wrestling. You do have the hub going. So that's helping me keep track because I'm not on that side. So I can't, as far as lineups go, I can look at it, but, you can put anybody out.
Oh, a little suicide cradle action from what I see.
Oh, no. Oh, he called the ball. Oh, that was huge. Huge. Teague, that was one of those toss-up matches. I mean, I probably expected that to be just a regular decision. And to get a fall for Reidsville, Carson Taddy, that's pretty big time.
Who do we? Yeah, Steve. So we got Reidsville versus Brilliant right now.
Yep.
Okay. What happened in round 1? Catch me up a little bit here.
Well, it's pretty good. Round 1, I should say. Reidsville pretty much dominated Xavier. A couple good matches. Heavyweight, Reidsville's wrestler, who was ranked number 12 in the state, he was on his toes a little bit against the Xavier wrestler. That's probably the only close match. But Wrightstown Brilliant was really close up until, I call it the gauntlet. We started 132 pounds, and then it was pretty much a tied match. I think Wrightstown was up by 2, but Brilliant has 4 ranked wrestlers in a row, and they were just too much for him. The match of the night was Logan Miller, number 7 ranked at 106 pounds. He's a freshman for Brilliant, and he went against Everett Colts, the number 5 ranked wrestler. Everett Colts was up, I want to say 2-0 going midway through the second period. And Logan Miller took top, and he rode the snot out of a bar arm and flipped it over and got the fall. So that was probably the big match of the night so far. But Brilliant Wrightstown was a good duel. And then, like I said, up until those last 4 matches.
Wow, I chose quite a first match to hop in on with that suicide cradle to a pin.
So this match here is for Reidsville, Wyatt Verbeten. So here's the interesting thing is Matt Verbeten, who's the head coach of Wrightstown, and Bill Verbeten, this is the Bill Verbeten Classic. The cameras, you can see his feet over there, but that's Don and Keith Verbeten, brothers of Matt Verbeten. So they're going to be wrestling a little bit later on. And this is Wyatt Verbeten. It's weird to see a Verbeten in a Reidsville singlet, for me anyway. I wrestled with all the Verbeten boys, and seeing a Reidsville singlet, it's got the name of Verbeten. It's pretty tough. He's going against Michael Fisher from Brilliant, and Wyatt Verbeten's grand. I mean, these guys are Brilliant and Reidsville guys. One tough bar arm. There's the ball for Reidsville. Reidsville goes up 18-6. And they're going to need it. I mean, there's studs throughout this lineup. There's going to be falls because there's a lot of ranked wrestlers. So, and when a team gets an opportunity to get that fall, they better take it. Team score now, 18-6, Reidsville. And I have not seen Garrett Stabane from Brilliant. He did not wrestle in the first match. I don't know if they were holding him out. We'll know here in a second. We're up to 160 pounds, which is his weight class is 152. No, maybe that was. No, I haven't seen him tonight. We're up on 170 pounds already. Teague, you still with me?
Yep, I'm still here. Turns out I do have your screen pinned, but I'm still coming up on the live when I talk. So
Gotcha.
I'm still working on that right now, though. You're doing a good job at being the star of the show here. I might just pop in on like breaks between like periods and whatnot. We'll see.
There you go. There you go. Casey Braun, the junior from Reidsville, is the wrestler up. Caleb Brooks, the senior from Brilliant. So this is, we talk about toss-up matches. See, this is it right here, right? This is 2 guys unranked, pretty even wrestlers as it looks. Right now doing forehead to forehead. Team score over at the other mat is Wrightstown's up 15-0 over Xavier. Caleb Brooks in his last match against the Wrightstown wrestler, he had some just 3 or 4, just like you saw there, sweet double leg takedowns. Tell the guy's a football player. Fakes to the head and then drives through those doubles, drives through both those legs. Casey Braun, I think he had a little Peterson roll he was going for. Caleb Brooks is trying to, a regular cradle in. Now he's got a snowplow cradle, side cradle. Caleb Brooks is long arms. It's been great. I mean, just a great atmosphere. You can't see the crowd, but right underneath us, the other side is more of the wrestlers, but right underneath us is pretty much jam-packed with fans. 4 teams here tonight. Potentially dangerous call. Caleb Brooks still up 2-0. Team score here is 18-6, Reidsville. Now coming in camera there is Donnie Verbeten. He was a guest of the podcast, Teague.
It was a great time having Donnie on. I think that was the one we had Brad Johnson on too. We had had our fair share of laughs in that one.
Okay. Teague, what are we live on?
What are we live on?
Yeah, what are we live? We're on YouTube, right? But
we are on YouTube. I shared the link on our Twitter, Instagram story, and our Facebook as well.
Okay. Yeah, we have 3 guests of the podcast here. We got Matt Verbeten. He's been three-time podcast extraordinaire, and Don Verbeten, and then Nick Miller, Ultra Brilliant. And in the first quarter, did I just say quarter, T? Edit that out. Oh my gosh.
Well, unfortunately, this is a live go here. So there.
Oh, we just scored some goals.
There is no editing. Everyone's getting the director's cut.
Oh.
Also, I don't want to take away from the action, Steve. I am going to limit my talking. I'll stay active on the team score and like what weight they're at in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just talk between periods and matches.
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
So not like our perfect vision, but it's close.
It'll come, yeah. We'll have to figure something out. 2 points. Reversal right to his back is Caleb Braun. That's huge. He said this is one of those toss-up matches. He's got his 3 near fall. It's Casey Braun. Caleb Brooks is able to roll through. He is not awarded yet. Ref's calling continuation of the same hold. Yeah, good call. He's got a call it the cow catcher. Everybody calls bundle of arms, whatever they want to call it. He's got their own names. 3 near falls now awarded. So now scores 5-2. Casey Braun from Reidsville. Team score right now is 18-6. Brilliant. Nice job. Workhorse, we call it the Valors. Oh, I tell you what, he drives that bad boy over. Oh, Brooks is doing a good job working that right arm through. But most people don't get out of this move. Oh, there's the fall. Holy cow.
They call it the showstopper for a reason.
Reidsville's pumped. They know it. The fans are right underneath us, and you can see the regional wrestlers over on the far side. Yeah, pan out a little bit bigger there. They're pumped. They know that was a big match. The showstopper, T. Is that what you called that one?
Yep.
Nice. I like that.
I feel like Reidsville, we knew they were going to be good coming into the year, but they had a really good first week, and it just seems like they've been riding that momentum and getting better since then.
Absolutely. Tegan, people have got to realize they were in the state championship for football, and probably all but 2 or 3 guys were on that football team. So they didn't practice for the first week.
Believe it or not, and this will be the last thing I say here before this match starts, but in Minnesota doing some broadcasting as well, and a lot of football wrestling crossover success there in Minnesota too.
Nice. So you can be a dual sport athlete. be successful. 182 pounds. We got Adler Stren from Reidsville. He's a sophomore. And then you got Damon Schmidt. He's a junior from Brilliant. So this, again, was one of those toss-up matches, right? 24-6 is the team score. Brilliant throughout their lineup has 7 ranked wrestlers. I have not seen Garrett Stabani yet tonight. So we only have 6 here tonight. Damon Schmidt with a 2 is awarded. He's got a nice cradle going. He's got to kind of get that weight back a little bit. Tegan, we get some downtime too. Definitely walk us through some of those Tuesday matches. I saw some pretty big results, things that happened. I was pretty surprised by, oh gosh, was it Cedar Grove, Random Lake? This is fall. A lot of pins going on here, right? These big duels, it's about not getting pinned, right? It's about, hey, go out there, you might lose the match, but don't get pinned. And there's fall after fall here tonight. So Damon Schmidt, Brilliant, gets the pin to take the team score 24-12, Reidsville. Take it away, Teague.
Wait, did you say 24-12? Oh, yeah, Reidsburg's still winning 24-12.
And you just said Reidsburg.
Yeah, that's my bad.
hey, I said quarters before, so we're okay.
The turnover time from me getting home to jumping onto this was about 5 minutes. So I'm my head's still spinning a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking for that Random Lake Cedar Grove Belgium one right now, but Kimberly and Nina 45-33. That was a duel that stuck out to me right away. Oh wait, that was their JV duel. Oh my Lord, I got to get on my A game here.
Feel bad for Sam Galoff. He's been forfeited twice now. He's just a beast. I mean, state runner-up, right? What are you going to do? And I think Brilliant's going to do the same to Reidsville. It looks like Cole Ebert's coming out. And, yep, they're going to give him the old same treatment and say, here you go, Cole. 2 state runner-ups in a row.
So what do we got for a score now? 30-12?
Oh, should be 30-18 if I'm right, because Reidsville, Cole Ebert just got a forfeit. So that should bring it 30-18. Said you're going to forfeit to our state runner-up? Fine, we'll forfeit to your state runner-up. It's too bad.
I'm not too familiar with the lower weights, but Reidsville is dangerously close to clinching this duel.
Well, Brilliant from 106 to 126 has ranked wrestlers. 2 of them are honorable mention at that. And Reidsville has a ranked wrestler 106 and 120. So this could be interesting. Did you say you did find the Random Lake? Before you get to that Random Lake, Cedar Grove, right now, Reidsville wrestler is Darren Wagner. He's a senior against Garrett Kilgus from Brilliant. And Kilgus is a ranked wrestler. If I remember right, he is ranked at 220. This is heavyweight. He's ranked 220. Number 3. It's too bad. All right, Cole Ebert's number 2 ranked wrestler. Garrett Kilgus, number 3 ranked wrestler, both at 220. Thought we were going to get to see that tonight, but you know what? It's a duel meet. You want to win the duel, coaches duel, so I can only imagine that they saw a better matchup. That's why they chose to forfeit and move them up to heavyweight.
Yeah, it looks like Random Lake was at the Wyawega duels. Oh, crap, I'm talking during the match again, but these results are wild. This has just been a crazy year in wrestling. Random Lake 36, Wyawega 28, Shiocton 37, Random Lake 33, Random Lake 35, Stratford 28.
Wow, Random Lake beat Stratford, eh? Oh, nice. Nope, didn't get it. He's a big boy. Oh, so you know what? I should have said that. The heavyweight, Darren Wagner, is number 12 in the state. So this is state matchup, or state ranked matchup right here. Albeit Garrett Kilgus is number 3 at 220, and Darren Wagner is number 12 at heavyweight. So it should be a good match. I'm looking at the card here. So we have this one that's a state ranking matchup, and then we have 2 more state ranked matchups here. Out of bounds. We got 0-0 with 13 seconds left, first period. The big boys. Yeah, Kyrgyz had a nice inside step, single leg, you call it. I call it, but the big boy just shrugged him off. It was right away. That was about 30 seconds in. It's going to be Brilliant's choice. First quickly. Big fella takes down. Kyrgyz a true 220-pounder. Take that back. Yeah, he is listed at 220. Working that arm, it's got back, even on the back. Working a bar arm. Oof. Oh, that's tough. It's like a heavyweight fighter with a jab, right? You keep working that jab, and so he was working with that bar arm. Just kept running it over. It takes him to his back. This will be big. This will be big for Brilliant. They're going to stay in it. They need this one right here. Oh, that's tight. Minute 10 left. Second period. It's a long time to stay with a lot of weight on. And the fall happens. Well, upset, but
I thought he was gonna get out of the fall there for a second. That was I mean, good pin, good armbar, but the fight there was pretty impressive.
Kyrgyz is a beast, man. Seeing him up close, I know the camera probably doesn't give enough credit to him, but just a solid dude. Yeah, I know the Reidsville wrestler was a little upset. Thought the pin was quick, but I always tell my kids, hey, just don't get to your back, right? You don't get to your back, and that won't happen. Wrightstown's up 27-0. Logan Summers right now tied 2-2 with Dominic Dirks. Xavier. Here we go. Down to the Little Bealers. I don't know if this is – so this is a ranked matchup right here. But that does not look like Logan – I take that back. This is Sam Schmartz from Reidsville. Let me wait till I – get it up. This is definitely Logan Miller, number 7 ranked wrestler in Division 2. Waiting for it to come up on track. Team score is 30-24. Reidsville over Brilliant. It is, yep. Sam Schmaltz.
So we got five matches left.
Correct. We started at 138. Smalls is number 8. D3. Miller is number 7 and D2. So three ranked wrestlers here tonight in the Verbeten Classic at 106 pounds. Everett Colts for Wrightstown's a number 5 ranked wrestler. Everett Colts in that first match, he had a pretty quick, I would say first 15, 20 seconds had a takedown. Rode Logan Miller out. Rode him pretty strong. But I don't know if I'm giving a scouting report here or not, but Logan Miller is a beast on top. Everett Colts is a strong wrestler, and Logan Miller just rode that bar arm and just took him over. Out of bounds, no score, still 0-0, 55 seconds left, first period. Again, Reidsville Brilliant, number 8 team in Division 3 is Reidsville. Number 4 ranked team in Division 2 is Brilliant. Brilliant took first place at the Shawnee Holiday Classic. So far, they've beaten Wapaka, Foxville Lutheran, Two Rivers, and Kiel. 2 points takedown for Logan Miller. 20 seconds left. They lost to number 2 ranked team, Luxembourg Pasco, 24-40. There's a little Grammy roll through there, and there's that bar arm, T. And there's the fall. T, I tell you what, T, he's a beast on top. Move the camera.
Yeah, that was a perfect analysis of that. Is that we got 30-30 now?
We are 30-30. 4 matches to go.
And I gotta say, I know the duel's tied up, but it seems like I know Brilliant's pretty stacked at the lower weight, so you gotta feel pretty good if you're Brilliant here.
Brilliant up. Their next 113 pounds, Bob Huntley. Although I don't know, it looks like they're putting somebody else in. This does not look like Bob. Oh, you want what they're doing, Teague? They're putting in. Reidsville doesn't have a wrestler at 113 pounds, so here's the backup at 113 pounds, getting the forfeit. So now the team scores 36-30. Brilliant. They're moving Bob Huntley, their honorable mention wrestler, up to wrestle Kyle Smalls, the number 6 ranked wrestler for Reidsville. Good. I like it. Wait, what's going on here? Reidsville. Ref's calling for the Reidsville wrestler. Okay. It kind of stinks not being Matt's side. I can't. I like putting my camera right there. I can hear the conversation going on. I can hear the moves. Gotta wait till it pops up.
3 matches left. Brilliant up by 3 now. Or up by 6. What am I saying?
They are. Yes, they are. Yep, this is that matchup where, oh man. Looks like keeps that arm. He's like a sweet single. Keeps that arm, pulls it down. Front headlock quick. Jeez, that should be 2. Not awarded yet. Smalls, Reidsville wrestler. Oh, right to his back. This is a big one here. Smalls is the number 6 ranked wrestler. And Bob Huntley, a freshman, is honorable mention. Probably took the rankings committee a while to notice him, but this matches like this is what gets you noticed quickly. If you put the number 6 ranked wrestler in Division III on his back. I gotta imagine that Freedom expected to take this one. If you look at, well, I shouldn't say that. Trent Nicholas from Brilliant is at 120, so he'll obviously he's going to be moving up to 126. But not having a 113 pounder for Reidsville. They couldn't keep Huntley down there. Oh, geez. Nice cradle. I see what Brilliant is giving up 12 points and forfeits here, but I see why they are ranked number 4 because they're just monsters. They put in cradles, they put in bar arms, and they ride them until you break. 42-30 now, Teague, right?
Yeah, so unless Reidsville gets 2 pins here their next couple of matches, and the duel is all Brilliant.
Rough at 100. That was 120, so now we're 126. 2 matches to go. Yeah, Reidsville's going to need 2 pins, but it's a pretty tall order. This is Nicholas, Trenton Nicholas. Nope, doesn't look like Reidsville's sending anybody out. They are not, so the duel is all Brilliant. In the match, I assume Garrett Dieter, 126 pounder, is going to move up to 132. Teague, I tell you, I've been looking at these names for Brilliant and up and down the lineup. These are all, not all of them, but half of them are the kids of guys that I used to wrestle against. Not directly, but as a team. Kind of neat to see those names recycled through a program.
All about that legacy.
Last match of the duel, but I'm waiting for it to come up on my screen here, but it should be a ranked matchup. Crystal, if I'm right, it is. Briar Crystal is a ranked number 4 in Division 3 against Garrett Dieter. Is ranked honorable mention in Division 2. Garrett's ranked honorable mention at 126. This is 132. Garrett Dieter for Brilliant. His dad, I made a joke in the last match that I did. I've wrestled his dad 9,000 times throughout grade school and middle school and high school. Seemed like every tournament we went to, we'd look over and go, yep, we got to wrestle again. 2-0 quick for Briar Crystal. I think Briar Crystal, I think he had an older brother that placed that state, if I remember.
Crystal, is it spelled Christel?
Correct. Briar's long. He's long for 132 pounder. Jeez. Oh, nice. There it is. It's like not the way Reidsville wanted the match to go, but looks like they're going to end this one with the fall. Good fight by Garrett. 3 is awarded. No surprise that Briar is a cradle phenom. These guys stand up next to each other. I bet you, oh, he's probably got a good 4 inches on Garrett Dieter. End of the first. Briar Crystal takes down. Quick switch. Switch looking right into that cradle. And Teague, right, taking this back, should be 2 reversal. Scores now 7-0. You watch this brilliant wrestling team. They're coached by some good ones, some guys I used to wrestle against, and Brilliant always has been. Their fundamentals. They work halves, they work bar arms, they're good double legs, they got good single legs, and they, old fashioned. I know that seems old fashioned, but switches, I've seen very good, solid switches right off the whistle, standing switches. Like I call it old school wrestling, right? Fundamentals.
Steve, you didn't. I asked you in the Zoom chat. What was your record against that guy that you wrestled in youth 9,000 times?
Oh, 9. Well, it's funny. I don't want to say this because I don't want to bring any. Shane Dieter was his name, and every time we wrestled, I beat him. So I'm not saying that, but every time we wrestled, it was like, oh man, geez, it was like 2-0, 2-1, or 3-2. It was just those type of matches. It was fun.
Also, I know there's a little bit of action left in this duel, but just seeing Brilliant beat Wrightstown 48-29. They beat Reidsville. They're beating them 48-30 right now. I know, what's the word I'm thinking of here? It just seems like it's going to be a close duel between Reidsville and Wrightstown based off of that data.
It should be. And Teague, I hope I can get a picture of it. I was hoping I'd be Matt side. Scores 7-1 now. Briar Crystal. Looks like he just kind of let Garrett Dieter go. He's going to work some takedowns here. But they're wrestling for the Workhorse trophy. And you got to see this bad boy. You can tell like Bill or Matt just went out in their back shed and made it. It's not pretty, but it's all about the pride. There's this trophy, and then they write the scores on the back of it. And every time they wrestle, they don't get to wrestle every year. I know they didn't get to wrestle last year, but every time they wrestle, the winning team gets to take this Workhorse trophy home, right? Because it's 2 Verbeten brothers that are wrestling each other. Teams are going against each other. And I don't know. Reidsville has won it 1 time so far in probably 12 matches that they've wrestled. And tonight they got a good shot. Xavier has 9 points now. I'm seeing 33-9 is the team score. We're up at 285 over there. Daniel Van Eperen. It's up 1-0 against Eddie Flottmeyer from Xavier. So Flottmeyer gave the Reidsville wrestler Darren Wagner, who's ranked, a pretty good tussle. And right now it's 1-0 Wrightstown. So that's Wrightstown Reidsville heavyweight match is probably going to be a pretty good one. Briar Crystal's now 9-1. He's got a major decision in place. Probably wants that pin to make this team score look a little bit more respectable. That's the thing, though, with dual meets is you can look at the final score and say, "Oh man, this team whooped up on these guys," but it doesn't give the underlying conversation. It doesn't give the underlying story because there's a lot of close matches that happen. Stoughton Milton match the other night, right? It seemed like, oh yeah, Milton won pretty big time, but it came down to the last match. Score is now 11-3. I'm sorry, take that back, 13-4. Briar Crystal.
I'll give props to Crystal. Looks like he just got a couple more takedowns to get the major, even though the duel's out of reach.
35 seconds left here. Well, hey, yeah, you're right. And give Garrett Dieter some credit. I was calling for the fall, saying, oh, yeah, Brilliant's going to end this with a fall early on. And here he's still fighting the late third period. Still cranking for the pin. Four seconds, 3 seconds. That ends it. So Reidsville is going to go ahead and go 14 points, and the final team score is going to be 34-48 for the geographic neighbors, Reidsville and Brilliant, 2 ranked teams, Division 2 and Division 3. So that'll end that match. So, Teague, why don't we do this? We'll go ahead and put the camera on the Wrightstown Xavier as they finish up. Only a couple matches left there, but go ahead and take it away as far as any results you want to talk about, any things that happened over the last couple of days, tournaments, whatever, and what's coming up in the future. Go ahead, Aiden, pop over.
All right, let me, as they're panning over here, I'll go back to Tuesday's results. But yeah, just running down the line here, Kaukauna ended up picking up a win against Appleton North, 60-12. Watertown got a win over Wanakee, 48-33. Looked like there was a Denmark beat Seymour for some local competition. That was on Tuesday. They won 43-18. Pretty good showing there by Denmark. Muskego, who come in about a week off of a win against Arrowhead last week. They beat Waukesha North tonight, 57-15. So Muskego, definitely a team that we got to keep an eye on as we get into the thick of the season here. Like I said before, Kimberly did beat Nina, I believe. I think I just pulled up the JV score.
Yeah, that was the JV. I got surprised by that too. It was actually Nina. That was the JV. Nina varsity did beat Kimberly. It was a close one.
That's what it was. Yeah, 39-34, and Kimberly's been having a good year too. So, I mean, that's just a duel between 2 solid teams. What's the score on that Xavier Wrightstown duel again, Steve? I'm going to put it into the chat here on YouTube.
Let's see. It is Wrightstown 51, Xavier 15. Right now, Owen Repke is up 2-0 over Bo Andre from Xavier. Yeah, and if you saw Teague, I'm sure you'll probably get to it, but big one is Watertown. I can't find it here. Watertown beat Wanakee, so that's a pretty big match.
I know. I feel like I see these results and then I somehow skip over them again somehow. But yeah, that was 48-33 in favor of Wrightstown. Wanakee just doesn't seem like they have the bodies this year. I mean, at 106-120, Watertown ended with 3 forfeits.
That's tough. That's tough to come back from. That's, you take those away, it's 33-30, right? Not that you can take them away, but you know what I mean? I did see that Oscar is back in their lineup, but the other Wilkowski's not, right? Frank, is it Frank?
Is there a? I didn't know there was a third Wilkowski. I just knew about Oscar and
Well, they had one that graduated a couple years ago, but they have two on their Ed, right? Now they have two in their lineup, and one was in earlier in the year. Now the other one's back because Oscar is the one that was ranked #1 for a while, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think the other one is Frank, and he's a sophomore, if I remember. And he, oh, shoot, I want to say 32, 38, somewhere around there. But now he's out.
Yeah, Frank's been wrestling 52.
Oh, so he's a little bigger. Okay. So, Teague, walk me through. I can't find him here. You said that Shiocton beat Stratford.
Yep.
And then Cedar Grove beat Shiocton, and then Stratford beat Cedar Grove. Is that how that worked?
Yeah, so I'm just pulling up team by team.
Oh no,
results.
I'm sorry. Random Lake.
Stratford beat Cedar Grove, Belgium, 41-36. I know I was talking with a couple people. We were really hoping for a Gavin Drexler, Cale Erickson match that never transpired, but a good win by Stratford. Then Random Lake beat Stratford 35-28. Stratford beat Wyawega 55-23. Looking at a couple more of Random Lake's results. Random Lake lost to Shiocton 37-33, but they beat Wyawega 36-28. That was just a really good night of duels.
So that's like everybody beat everybody in that one, right?
Yep.
So what that tells you is that now Stratford is in the same sectional as Coleman this year, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I have not seen any Coleman dual matches this year, so I guess I don't remember any results. So I'm not quite sure how Coleman's looking this year.
I know they just they finished 5th at the Stack recently.
They did, that's right. And I saw they beat Bayport in a duel. Like it was pretty handily too. This team score right here is still 51-15. Owen Repke is up 5-1 over Bull Andre from Xavier. And maybe you can go ahead.
I was gonna say few other duels going on tonight. It looks like there's some holiday duels taking place in the Madison area. That was last night and tonight. There's a multi-duel, Mineral Point and Random Lake at Lodi. Wow.
Oh, hey. Wow, you wish we could get a live feed of that one. Teague, why don't you, or Teague, Ian, why don't you maybe zoom in, because this duel is pretty much, why don't you maybe see if you can zoom in on that girls match or girls mat going on over there.
We got the Rolling Meadows quad. That's in Illinois. So I wonder who made the trip down there. It looks like Milwaukee Riverside went down there. There's a slinger quad taking place tonight as well. Menasha, Oak Creek, Oconomowoc slinger. I'll see. Looks like there's no results in for that one yet. Adams Friendship quad. Adams, Cashton, Princeton, Green Lake, and Stevens Point. Oh, yeah, when I brought up the Muskego Waukesha North duel early, that was on Wednesday. We have some results rolling in from tonight. Turner beat Belleville, Monticello, New Glarus 51-24. Edgerton beat La Follette 58-24. Portage and Monroe, looks like we're still waiting for the results of that one to come in.
Going back to Tuesday, score, not surprised by the final. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not on JV. But a match that was surprising to me, and no knock on Sun Prairie, but I was surprised by Lodi 48, Sun Prairie 27. I just expected Lodi to be, a little bit more dominant that one, but shout out to Sun Prairie for making a duel out of it.
And that was with 2 forfeits in favor of Lodi too. So I always like to look at the matches wrestled score too. I know that's not the That's not the official final score, but I think matches wrestled score is also kind of important. So
Yep.
36-27 in favor of Lodi. I mean, you can't feel too bad about that if you're Sun Prairie. Few matches went to the, I mean, there was a 7-2 decision, 9-4 decision, 4-2 decision. Seems like this year it's just taking a little longer for the, like, those high dual scores to stop, or like there's still
So it's not all pins, you mean?
A lot of pins going on in duels. Yes.
Yep. Yep. Edgerton over Madison LaFollette. That guy for LaFollette, 220 pounder, is a beast, man. Jackson Mankowski, that's him.
Jackson, man, that sounds like a all-state football player just from the name. I don't know how good he is, but
I like that his last name starts with MAN because he's a man child, man.
So does Wrightstown have a field house?
Yeah, I guess you could say a field house. And you want to pan out a little wide and give
yeah, give me a little preview of this whole setup here.
So you're looking kind of if you look here, there's a curtain that goes right where those people are standing between the mats here. You see the one with the S and then the blue mat. That's kind of over on that's the south end, right? But right where that open part is, there's a curtain that comes down. And then if you pan right, Aiden, so pan right, you'll see kind of where they play basketball. The mat you're looking at right now is where, center mat where they wrestle their duels. Goes on. Yeah, I guess it'd be kind of a field house right there. Then Aiden, as much as you can without getting me in it, why don't you stand up and do hold up the camera and just kind of do a tour of the wrestling room behind it. It's a pretty sweet wrestling room. They got a retaining wall, if you will. They got a spring floor, which you won't be able to see. But here, go the other way because you're going to get your cords wrapped up. Oh, I don't know. Can you? Yeah, just stand up and there you go. Turn like that. So here's the wrestling room, Teague. Turn on that end. So go ahead. So right there, you can see the wall. Kind of keeps the fans off. Pretty sweet. 3 mats. The wall of fame there.
Pretty big wall of fame.
Yeah, it's not bad. Get runner-ups. Okay, why don't we pop down here?
No, I definitely think my rule of thumb for a field house, like if the length of it is bigger than the length of the basketball court, then that puts it in field house territory.
Well, this is definitely that. I mean, you could probably fit, I don't want to exaggerate here, but yeah, you could probably put 2 basketball courts end to end. I mean, if you moved obviously one down, definitely.
Also, Steve, I know I brought up my quick turnover time from getting home earlier.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of very needy dogs who know what they want. So I'm going to let them out real quick while we have a break in the action.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll be back in like 5.
Very good. All right. Bringing us back to the Wrightstown match here. Team score now is 54-15. Wrightstown over Xavier. Not sure what the conversation is going here. See Matt Verbeten walk onto your screen. I think this is a exhibition match, so pop it on here, but we'll go ahead and do some more results. Trying to look at a few things going on. Portage and Aurora wrestling tonight, so that is not a conference match anymore. Used to be in the same conference. Both in the Badger, not anymore. Muskego 57, Waukesha North 15. I was just about ready to say, Waukesha North still has a couple holes in their lineup, but I really like that Waukesha North's numbers are getting back to where they used to be. I was a student teacher in Waukesha North, helped coach there back in the late 90s, and pretty good program. But always fell short to Waukesha South. Really tough at that time. Really beat Kiel on Tuesday night. So really wrestled a team state qualifier last year, Kiel, on Tuesday. Wrestled Wrightstown tonight, wrestled Reidsville tonight. So they've had three pretty tough matches right in a row. Lodi Sun Prairie. Yeah, that Acton team is impressing me. Talked about them a little bit on the weekend review podcast. Gail Erickson did not wrestle. Geez, I'm trying to find a few guys here on Shocked. Line up, I cannot. We got like 2 or 3 screens popping up here. Oh yeah, the Slinger Quad tonight. Maybe we can get a live feed of that. You got Menasha, Oak Creek, Oconomowoc, and Slinger. That's a heck of a lineup here tonight. Jeez. We'll see if T can pop one of those up. Okay, sweet. First result here. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, Slinger, Oak Creek, Menasha, and Oconomowoc. See if I can find a tab and pop that bad boy up. Maybe somebody could put in the chat if that one's on anything. Maybe Facebook. Try to get a couple of feeds going on here at the same time. Of course, I can't get Facebook on this one. All right. It's on YouTube. It'd be a big one. I'll have to see if T can do some searching on that one. All right, we're going to take a little break here in the action. So I'm going to go ahead and go a little radio silent for a little bit. Up next, we're going to have Reidsville and Wrightstown. So Reidsville and Wrightstown talked a little bit. Pretty big match. Reidsville is coached by Donnie Verbeten, and brother coaches Wrightstown. And Wrightstown used to be coached by dad, Bill Verbeten. So they're wrestling tonight for what's called the Workhorse Trophy. Reidsville is ranked number 8 in Division 3. Wrightstown is currently not ranked. They were ranked early in the year. They suffered some pretty good losses. They lost to Freedom pretty handily and lost to O'Connell Falls pretty handily. They beat Clintonville so far this year and just beat Xavier. Lost to Brilliant. So they've suffered some losses, knocked them out of the rankings. And but it will be a good duel. So we'll go quiet here for just a second, and then we'll be back a little bit.
Steve, what time are the next duels starting at? All right, might just be me for now. All right, looks like we are starting. All right, looks like I got my question answered. Yeah, Brilliant Xavier on mat 1, Wrightstown Reidsville on mat 2.
Hey, T, can you do a check for me? I think I just saw a post that said Random Lake beat Mineral Point. Is that accurate? I don't know where they would have faced each other.
They were at Mineral Point and Random Lake are at Lodi tonight.
Okay, you might want to check. I think Random Lake beat Mineral Point. Isn't that for a whole wrench in all everybody's plans, huh?
Yeah, I don't.
And you want to?
It looks like the results aren't updated yet. I can ask someone for confirmation. Did you see that on the forum or something?
No, I saw it on. If you look on Facebook. So, do you have Facebook?
I do have Facebook.
Look on Random Lakes, whatever you call it, page, Facebook page.
Yeah, 45-35.
Wow. That's crazy.
I wonder if they had their first duel yet. Because it's got to be Random Lake, Mineral Point, Lodi, then Lodi, Random Lake.
Hey, T, here's one for you, too, if you can see if you can find any results for. I was trying to find some YouTube and Facebook feeds of it. But, who did I say it in? Slinger, Oconomowoc, and Oak Creek, along with Menasha, are all in Oak Creek tonight. Or no, they're at Slinger. I take that back.
Yep, at the Slinger quad.
Did you say that before? I apologize.
Oh, you're good. I was throwing out a lot of names. I already have a little bit of an eye towards next week for the for the holiday tournament.
Yeah, I'm excited to do the bi-state with you, bud.
Get to meet each other for the first time after a year and a half of speaking on Zoom.
Oh, and speaking of that too, I got to come and check out the Mad Hooks. I want to go downtown and go to that place in person.
Oh, the business Mad Hooks? Yeah. That's actually, so the office is actually just Molly's house. So there's not.
Gotcha.
No, when I say it's a one-person business, like this is a straight up, she started during the pandemic and just happened to make really good fabric that I have 35 different types of now.
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess, oh wait, I don't know if YouTube has like these weird rules where I don't know if I can like do promotion unless I check that we're doing paid promotions. So,
gotcha. All right, so I'll just that.
No, that was fine. We could talk about the products.
Well,
and technically, now that I think about it, we aren't getting paid for it. We only get paid if people go to the website and buy it with our referral code.
Oh, good. So I haven't done anything wrong. So I can't talk about local restaurants in the area of Wrightstown here that people should patronize. Sorry.
No, you can talk about that. We're not getting paid by them.
There you go.
And I think hypothetically speaking, I could say that you could go to madhooks.myshopify and enter promo code wrestler, get 10% off your order.
So so Teague here, I always thought they went up. We went up to 132, and then the next weight class, the next time we wrestled, 138. Now okay, I take that back. They just have they're wrong in the scoreboard. 145 is what we're starting at for Wrightstown. So Teague, this is a pretty big deal. I know right now people might be watching this and think, how can this match be that big of a deal, right? But this is for local here. This is brother wrestling against brother coaching against brother, I should say. Wrightstown against Reidsville. Reidsville is the number eight ranked team in Division III. Hey, do you want to do this thing here? 8 ranked team in Division III. Wrightstown's not currently ranked, but obviously we know the history of Wrightstown. 2 years ago, we were team state champions. Last year, they were ranked pretty highly. Pretty good historical program. And this is a battle. They're battling right here. They have a Workhorse trophy that they battle for, and it's bragging rights on the line, right? Christmas is in 2 days. These guys are going to see each other. And what's that conversation going to be? Is it going to be, hey, we whooped up on you, or I got beat by you, or all that kind of stuff? There's bragging rights on the line right here. First match up, 145, Jacob DeRocher. He is ranked number 8 at 145 pounds. He's going up against Blake Delsman. Blake Delsman is number 3. So this is a big one, T. We got number 8 in Division II against number 3 in Division III. 152 pounds.
And I'm pretty sure Delsman was a state qualifier, if not a place winner last year.
Yeah, and Delsman's listed at 3rd at 152, and this is 145 pounds. So, injury going on. Not sure what happened there. These guys are heavy hand fighting. It looks like Delsman's holding his head a little bit. Maybe he got poked in the eye. Not quite sure what happened. Teague, I'm sorry. I was, you know me. I forget what the heck's going on. What did you just say about, we got a little injury time here. So what did you say about Blake Delsman?
Yeah. Oh, so Blake Delsman qualified at 138 last year. Caleb Delsman placed 4th last year.
Okay.
At 132. I knew there was a Delsman brother that placed. Caleb did graduate. Yeah, so it's just Blake coming in.
And Blake was a state qualifier last year, you said?
Yep, at 138.
Trying to pop that up here. Got any head-to-heads as far as who we wrestled?
Oh wait, no, I didn't exit out. We're good.
Oh, well, hey, take a look at who he wrestled, man. I'll let you comment on those.
138, Blake Delsman. He lost 10-1 to Cash Stewart from Poinnette, and then lost 4-1 to Zach Foley from Cochrane Fountain City.
If you're gonna lose, those are a couple good studs to lose to, right?
Yeah, no, with those 8-man brackets last year, it was absolutely ridiculous how stacked it was. Also, I'll try to get a little more silent on the mic here while the match is going on. That's my bad this is our first time trying this specific setup out.
We'll get a different setup for next time, or we'll figure out how to make it so it doesn't pop back all the time.
Or I'll just quit my job and we can hang out in person every time we have a broadcast. I'll quit my day job.
Dude, that'd be great. I tell you, it's so much better having somebody sitting next to you. I've been doing a few feeds and stuff there for the local team that I'm doing for Fort Atkinson, and I have a young man that does my camera with me. I like talking to people. When you're sitting talking to yourself, it can be a little monotonous. And I just start talking. He doesn't have a microphone or anything. I'm just like, hey, what do you think about that? Oh, isn't that good? It helps me. I don't, he thinks I'm weird, but that's all right. So this one here, guys, and this is a big match right here. Starting off, first match of that, 145 pounds, 2 ranked wrestlers, different divisions, right? We got number 8 in Division II, and then number 3 in Division III. So 0-0 right now. The towel tapper is out. 4 seconds left. Looks like we're going to end that way. Choice goes to Wrightstown. Wrightstown's not going to defer. He's going to take down. I like it. Take down, score first. Oh, nice. Oh, we gave him 1. Okay. 1 point. DeRocher. DeRocher, obviously, brothers to Ben DeRocher. Ben DeRocher was a state champion in 2020. I'm saying that with a little bit of hesitation. I believe it was 2020. And now wrestles for UW Parkside. It's kind of awesome. Last year I had out of bounds. 1:26 left. DeRocher's still up 1-0. I came up here last year and did a live feed for the Wrightstown Freedom match. And obviously last year attendance was limited. You could only have 2 guests come in. Ben DeRocher had his mom and dad come into the match, but I needed a camera person. And so last year, UW Parkside wrestler and state champion, Ben DeRocher was my camera boy. So I was able to sneak him in so he can come watch live.
You were right on that year too. It was 2020 because that was at the Kohl Center when he won.
Yeah, who did he beat that year? Because he was a 2-time finalist before that, and then finally won his senior year. Lost his sophomore year. Lost to. Oh, nice setup! Wow, beautiful snap down. Kind of spun him around, shot right in for a deep double leg takedown, right into a cradle here. Wow. Nope. 1 call or 1 count for near fall. That was, I tell you what, that was sweet. I wish, well, we can because we got it on video here. That was a great setup to a double leg. That was so deep that DeRocher didn't have time to react.
Man, I want to say that DeRocher beat like Wasley or something like that. I know he beat like a younger wrestler that made the finals and was like, oh, well, congrats on making it. Here's Ben DeRocher.
That was it. St. Croix Central, was it?
Man, I want to say Wasley. I'm going to double check here.
Because he lost his sophomore year, Ben DeRocher did to the guy from Kenosha St. Joe's, not Kenosha St. Joe's, St. John's Military Academy.
All right, right. He lost to Medora.
Medora, yes, thank you.
I had the right sectional, wrong person. It was Peyton Koska from Regis Altoona.
That's right. That's right. So we're ending this period. 5 seconds left. Oh wow, is he gonna? Okay, jeez. Delsman's tough, man. He's a tough. It's tough on these Reidsville wrestlers are tough on top. They're Verbeten trained, definitely. Wrightstown coaches pride themselves. We were so Delsman takes down, so he's up 2-1. When we were little kids, now it's I don't know if it's a Wrightstown philosophy or what, because they want kids to be able to ride. Is that now you go to a dual tournament or whatever, or you go to a match, and the coaches are always saying, "Hey, take down," because they expect everybody to get out and take one. We were not allowed to take down. We'd always have to look over the corner. We knew every time. Mark Wall, Bill Verbeten, whoever, they'd be looking over at us. Their thumbs, you can't see, but they'd always be without any emotion at all. They'd look at us and they have a thumb and it was pointing up. They wanted us to take top. They wanted us to ride, and they wanted us to be able to control guys. And it pays off. I mean, you can see that's carrying over to the Reidsville program because they're tough on top. So it's 3-1 now. Minute and 20 seconds left in the third period. Delsman there for a double leg again. So comes up back, adjusts to a single. Man, chain wrestlers. These Reidsville guys are just chain wrestlers. One move right to another. Wilson's going to need a tape to tie this thing up. Are your dogs happy now, Teague? They get let out, get their ears scratched a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what you can see on your screen, but I
there they are.
Yep.
That's awesome. Oh, tries for a headlock, does DeRocher. Misses it. Gives up 2 to Delsman. And back, holy cow, we got a good scramble. Go 5-1, but now DeRocher's out for 1. Oh, no. And he gets a takedown. Delsman tries to throw him. Goes to his back, scores 5-4 now. DeRocher's trying to let him go. 30 seconds left here. It should be stalling or something. Delsman's not getting up. DeRocher's in on a single. Pan over. People can't see this. Got to be on top of this boy. We got a good scramble going here. Oh, comes out through. Great match. Score's going to end 8-4. 5 seconds left. The number 3 ranked wrestler, Blaine Delsman, beats the number 8 ranked wrestler, DeRocher, to take a 3-0 lead as far as team score goes, and both wrestlers shake hands out of respect. It's a good match.
That was a heck of a way to finish that.
I tell you what, T, that was a great scramble. It looked like DeRocher, I'm pretty high up here, but it looked like he kind of got that takedown. Looked like he gave up too early on trying to take Delsman to his back.
There's my boy, Matt Verbeten.
Podcast frequenter.
One would say he might be a top fan of the podcast.
He repeats, what do you call it? Retweets or reposts stuff all the time.
There's nothing better than when I like go on my phone and see I have 45 notifications and it's Matt like catching up on likes on all the social medias. He's dedicated.
Yeah, I'll wake up and see that like, holy cow, we got a whole bunch of likes overnight. No, it's just one person liking 45 different things. All right, so Reidsville's up 3-0. Moving up to 152 pounds. It should be Nick Alexander for Wrightstown. It is. Nick Alexander was a state qualifier last year. The T can pop up who he wrestled at state. I know he was 0-2. He wrestled a couple tough kids. He's ranked number 6 at 152. He's a junior. And that was Gelsman at 152. So we would have had a state ranking matchup either way, but Gelsman wrestled 45. So the Reidsville wrestler, Carson Taddy, is a sophomore.
Is he about to become a banana split victim?
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's that's a place you don't want to be, T. That's where, if you're his parents, you're not taking pictures right now. He is. That's a fall by Nick Alexander. Quick pin. Brings a team score. Wrightstown 6, Reidsville 3. I don't see the Workhorse trophy. Maybe I should let Teague take things away here. I'm going to take a look and see if it's up here, up in the wrestling room.
All right. While Steve's looking for the trophy here, I'll refresh these results page quick. Yeah, so we were talking earlier before that duel started. Random Lake did beat Mineral Point 45-35. Looks like there's a try going on right now between Lodi, Mineral Point, and Random Lake. Don't have match results up yet for that, but it's on the Random Lake Facebook page. So I think it's safe to say that that information is accurate. We have Coleman, who just beat Green Bay Preble 70-12. Adams Friendship Quad. We'll see if there's any results from that. That's Adams, Cashton, Princeton, and Stevens Point.
I can't find it, Teague. They must have it down there.
We need to get a picture of that and post it on the Instagram. Did I say that already?
No, you didn't say it to me. Maybe you just said it in your head.
I said it probably.
I do that all the time. Sometimes I think, gosh, did I say this? I just say it in my head so often I forget. Yeah, if I find it, I'll definitely post it on Instagram. The Workhorse trophy with the team results. So up here we got Isaiah Pennenberg. He is a honorable mention wrestler at 160 pounds. He's a junior, and he's going against Logan Lodel. Logan Lodel from Reidsville. He's a sophomore. Not quite sure, Teague, if you want to take a look. 1994. Reidsville had a state champ. His last name is for heavyweight. His name is Mike Lodel. You can pop that up, or I can't remember who he beat, but I don't know if this is a kid or not. Mike Lodel is a pretty big dude. So I don't know if Mike Lodel's capable of producing kids that are only 160 pounds. But 94? Mike Lodel, 94, yep, heavyweight, Division III. That was back, kind of a neat story. Here we go. Let's see, we're at 50 seconds left in this match. No score. Neat story. That was the old Olympian Conference, Teague. And the Olympian Conference had, for 4 years in a row, possibly 5, had state champions. The 2 years before that was, am I wrong now? But a bunch of years in a row, they had heavyweights that were either in the finals or state champions. It's kind of cool, a little bit of pride going on in the old Olympian Conference. Perry Miller was one of those. He was from Brilliant. Nice. Ooh, gosh, these guys are pretty evenly matched.
Did the streak start in 94, or I think I might be able to find how long this streak went.
Oh, Oh shoot, I could be wrong too though. Maybe it was maybe it was only a streak of 2. Because now I'm thinking back, I thought Perry Miller was a 2-time state champ, but he was a 2-time national champ for Stevens Point. Oh, my brain's not. Look who won. So Perry Miller won in '93. Look who won in '92. If Perry Miller did not win it, then I was wrong. So this score ends 0-0. I'm sorry, this period ends 0-0. Wrightstown's choice. Wrightstown's going to take down Isaiah Pennenberg and Logan Lodo. Junior against a senior. Isaiah Pennenberg. Wow, that was a 1-second stand-up explosion escape. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He warned the Wrightstown. We're 5 seconds into this period, T. he got an escape and peeled the hands and turned and went out of bounds, got his 1 point, and the ref warned him for stalling. All right,
really pushing the action.
Much to the chagrin of Matt Verbeten.
Also, I missed a comment on YouTube from a couple minutes ago. Stormy Barbie said VOH, FYI.
VOH. I don't know what that is.
I put a question mark just to see if I'll get a response on that. Maybe we're pronouncing something wrong or we got a stat wrong or something.
Oh, could be VOH. Oh, holy cow. No. Wow, these guys are going after it. Oh, no love lost here. Mike, I almost called him Logan Lodo. Oh, wow. With the support and the nice mullet, gets the 2 points takedown. We wrestled the Columbus. Shout out to the Columbus wrestling team. They probably had, what would you say, a good 4 or 5 guys with some sweet mullets. They would be on the all mullet team. I'll tell you what, Isaiah Pennenberg has one of the fastest stand-ups from the whistle I've ever seen. Logan Lodo is up 2-1. 55 seconds left. Brennan's up to a quick 30-0 lead over Xavier. Did you find that 1992 heavyweight, Teague?
Oh, 92. Sorry.
That's all right. We got sidetracked. Okay, 1-1. I'm sorry, 1 point escape. We're 2-2 here now. On the River Valley Alumni Wrestling website. Here's a little plug to them. 2-2. 20 seconds left. These guys are wrestling like it's a fist fight.
Yeah, looks like the winner was Ozaki Bill Bondlater.
Okay, I was wrong then as far as the streak. I was giving my old conference too much credit. Okay, so 1 point illegal. I don't know what was going on there. There was some grabbing going on. So Isaiah Pennenberg gave a point to Logan Lodo, some kind of illegal grabbing or something. And Logan Lodo takes down. He's in a good spot here. He's up 3-2. Down position. Isaiah hasn't shown that he can hold him down. Yeah, team, you were right on picking these guys. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to win and be the representative from the Southeastern Conference or Southeastern part of the state, but these regional guys are tough. They give up a forfeit, 113 pounds, which is going to hurt them. But they're beasts. They come to battle, and if it needs to be, they'll make it into a fist fight. Hypothetically speaking, of course. I used to use that expression a lot when I coach. I said, we're going to go out there and punch them right in the face. No, I always had to explain, I don't mean that's like an expression. We're not going to back down. We're going to go after them. Well, you can see, like, the kid takes me literally and whistle blows and punches the kid in the face. Oh, nice. He's got a single bar arm. He's going for a double bar arm. Oh, man, he's got them both locked up, Teague. Minute 10 left. And he's driving them back inbounds. Okay, those are 2 supporting points yet. You got to live. That's not out of bounds. We just talked about this in the coaches clinic. That supporting points are in. Oh, he's got him over T.
Yeah, that's tough.
So here's the deal, buddy. Even if he doesn't have to pin him, he just can just hold him here. Right? If he can hold those 2 bar arms in, that doesn't look like he's in a position to pin him. Oh, maybe I've been wrong 2 or 3 times in my life. Oh, he's sitting through. He's putting on the pain. Think you ever been double bar arms?
I have, and it's not enjoyable. I did not get pinned with it though, and that
That's
was
awesome.
That was the most painful match of my life, I think.
So here's the deal. It's 3-2, 20 seconds left. Oh, man. So Lodo's got to move. Oh, he's getting back over more near ball. Oh, no, he wasn't awarded nothing. We got 6 seconds. Lodo's got to get up and move. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's a time. Oh, keep an eye on this one. These guys are. Wow, 3. Well, we did give him 2 near fall. I missed that. 5-2, the Wrightstown. 5-3, the Wrightstown wrestler. Wait, now they got 9 up there. I have no idea. We're just gonna say the Wrightstown wrestler won by decision. So that brings the team score. The Wrightstown faithful just kept adding points to the scoreboard. That's called hometown score operation. But Wrightstown wins it, so it's 3-3.
I'm really impressed that there was not a pin once he got the turn on the double arm bar.
I was impressed. So double arm, yeah, I've been putting a double arm bar, huh? I don't. If I was putting one, I suppressed the memory because I don't remember it.
So what'd you say? 12-3 Wrightstown?
No, the score is 9-3 Wrightstown.
9-3.
9-3. I thought it was team score was 3-3. I forgot about that.
9-3 Wrightstown, 3 matches down.
Yeah, DeRocher's pin was so fast, I forgot it happened. No, I'm sorry, Alexander's pin, right?
Yep, it was Nick Alexander.
Yeah, because DeRocher lost. Okay. It's kind of cool, Teague. Wrightstown has wrestled 3 rounds, and we're seeing the 3rd set of singlets here. And then I was in the back looking for the Workhorse trophy, and I saw singlets laying all over the place. So this program's, they got a bunch of singlets. So we're at 170. We got Carter Gilson against Wyatt Verbeten. So this is one of those toss-up matches that can go either way. Oh, that can't be right. 170 pound. Oh yeah, Wyatt Verbeten is listed 160 pounder. Another Verbeten in the lineup. Yeah, brothers coaching over there, Donnie and Keith. And between the 2 of them, I think they each got a kid in the lineup. That's really strange as far as the borders go. There's a part, it's south of Wrightstown, there's a part where you can, within probably about a half a mile, you could be either in the Denmark School District, you could be in the Brilliant School District, Reidsville School District, or Wrightstown School District. I think that's the way it works for the Colts family, whichever Colts, and obviously, what was the Colts from, Caden Colts from last year was a state champ. They were borderline Denmark kids. But I think even if they were Denmark kids, their dad, who was a Wrightstown alum, I want to say a 96 grad, who was a state place winner, I'm sure he probably would open and roll his kids because now he's coaching here. Nice double leg, head inside double leg for Wyatt Verbeten, senior. It's Carter Gilson, the sophomore, for a takedown here with 10 seconds left. Double tapper is out. Indicating no points, no control awarded. Yeah, Bill Verbeten, no score, ended the first period. Wrightstown's choice. Wrightstown will take down. This is, Teague, is this the 3rd match so far that's ended 0-0 at the end of the first period?
I think so, yeah. lot of matches being decided on the mat in this one so far.
So Bill Verbeten, my old coach, walks in to weigh-ins as I'm standing up here setting up. And he's got his Wrightstown jacket on. He's got Wrightstown everything on. He's got a Reidsville hat on. I said, well, I got grandkids wrestling for Reidsville. What do I do? And I said, Bill, if you get within range of me, I'm going to take that hat and I'm going to go across the room. Nice bar arm by Wyatt Verbeten. This is one of Bill's grandkids. See there, I tell you what, Reidsville's got that bar arm and they just run it. That's the thing about the bar arm. It's one of those moves that you might not get it on a guy right away, but it's like the jab in boxing. You just keep running it, and pretty soon the guy gets to be the second, third period and has had enough. Just leave me alone. Oh, he gets out. Nice job. Good job from Carter Gilson. Way to fight. Always like to see that. So Wrightstown has one more ranked wrestler coming up, 106-pounder Everett Colts, number 5. We saw him earlier. Reidsville has, well, here's the bad news, Steve, for Wrightstown. They got 5 ranked wrestlers coming up yet. They got number 2 ranked Cole Ebert, heavyweights Darren Wagner, Sam Schmalz is 106, 120 is Kyle Schmalz, and then 138-pound is Briar Crystal. Number 4 ranked. So Wrightstown's gonna have to get some wins here and get up because Reidsville is gonna keep on coming strong here with the big weights. Well, big weights and then down low.
Even in the losses, just minimizing bonus points.
It's huge. There's that bar arm again. Tell Tapper's out, 4 seconds. Oh. 6 points, so 6-0. Live Verbeten is up. These guys make me want to go home and just start teaching the bar arm.
I'm surprised. I thought he was maybe going to choose top for this period.
Hey, he's a hammer up there. Yeah, there it is. You see Carter Gilson? He's rolling out that. That's what he's doing. He's rolling out that shoulder, right? Talked about that earlier. That you just keep running that bar arm, and guys just have enough of it. If you find out other results or anything like that, Oconomowoc or Slinger or Oak Creek, whatever it is, feel free to jump on in.
Sounds good. I'm gonna give a little more time here. I checked it like 10 minutes ago, so I have the match on full screen at the moment. So
you do.
I'm enjoying some wrestling.
Who's wrestling right now? Which teams?
No, I have your match, like the match.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you had Oconomowoc and Slinger or whatever. Oh, nice. A little Granby roll. I should say more of a shrug roll. Gets his 2 points. Reversal. Gotta keep bringing that arm down. Oh, wow. Just a fundamental wrestler. Wyatt Verbeten. Peace. This Carter Gilson fights off his back. He's a tough dude, man. I mean, he's a tough dude already. He's fought off twice now with a bar arm. It's a good job of just keeping that. Wow. He's going to get off again, Teague. Wow. I'm impressed with Wyatt Verbeten. I'm equally as impressed with Carter Gilson. That's 3 times. Take some cojones, man. You just keep on battling. 11-0. No, it should be 11-1 now. I'm always impressed with that guy who doesn't give up. Warning stalling. There you go. That's what you like to see out of a kid. He's down. He's most likely not going to win this match, but he keeps on battling for you. I like a kid like that. That's sophomore Carter Gilson. Remember that name? Because matches like this are what really start to shape your identity, where you become known as just a bruiser that, hey, I don't give up. So guess what? This Wyatt Verbeten and Carter Gilson, they ever wrestle again, Wyatt Verbeten's going to remember this kid. He's like, yeah, I don't like this kid. He doesn't give up. I always liked it when I wrestled a guy and they broke or they gave up, because then I'm like, yeah, I wrestled this kid again. I'm just going to kill him. The guys that didn't give up, I didn't like, because you knew that it was going to be a battle every time you put on the shoes.
Well, as we just talked about at the start of this match, not giving up bonus points against these solid wrestlers. I mean, Wrightstown just saved themselves 2 points right there, the way I see it.
Yep. You've seen it correctly. 11-1. Yep, that's a major. These guys, and that's what I like too, is these guys know each other well, but they're fighting, right? I mean, that's probably the third embrace I've seen after the match because there's a lot of respect for these two programs. So team score now, Teague, is 9-7, favor of Wrightstown.
All right, I got that. All right, I'll refresh the track results here, see if we got anything.
Yeah, when you were gone before tending to your dogs, I was checking Facebook, I was checking YouTube, I was trying to get a live feed of a potential Slinger Oconomowoc match. Is Oconomowoc ranked? Slinger, I should even check that. Oconomowoc and Slinger are both ranked, I believe. And Oak Creek.
Wisconsin Wrestling team rank.
While T's getting that, this match now is they have Logan Summers, but what is Logan Summers? Logan Summers for Wrightstown against Casey Braun from Reidsville.
So neither of them are ranked, but you have to assume that like one of them's got to sneak their way into the rankings at some point.
And then what is Oak Creek right now?
Oak Creek is 10th.
Okay. So 3 pretty solid programs. All right, the dual meet is over. On our right, Brilliant. I don't have the team score here. I forgot to look before it happened, but before they ended. But assuming something pretty strong that Brilliant won that one.
No dual meet updates from what I saw on my track refresh. I'm gonna go Mike silent until the end of the period.
All right. 50 seconds left. Wrightstown wrestler was warned for stalling. This is one of those toss-up matches as well. These are the matches where if you're going to win the duel, you gotta get a couple of these toss-up matches. Reidsville has Cole Ebert, number 2 ranked wrestler. Great battle last year with Gavin Teagles from Cadott. Teague and I had to eat a little crow in our picks because the Gavin Teagles fans reminded us that we did not pick him. Here we go, Teague. This is match number 4, ending 0-0 at the end of the first period.
That's an impressive streak.
I don't know if it was in a row, but it was definitely been 4. Yeah, Teague, you're right. Why don't we just make this our full-time job? You and I just travel around the country, sit side by side, call some matches, talk some wrestling.
A man can dream.
Hey, I always say Bitcoin keeps doing what it's doing. We'll be all right. Reversal. Casey Braun from Reidsville. You know, I tell you, Reidsville guys are what's impressive about what's impressing me about them tonight is they are chain wrestlers. They go from one move right to another. They're coached that way, right? It's just, hey, I get a move, you get some points, you don't stop. You don't celebrate on it. You just keep on bam, bam, bam. You go right to the next one. Both teams have pretty good gas tanks. I've not seen a guy here yet. Tonight, in the third period, start to wane. Nice ankle pick for Logan Summers. Scores 2-1 now. Logan's in deep on those legs. So he's spinning out. He does get his 2. Scores now 4-1. I mean, gets his 2, goes right to a pinning combo. Not interested in just like riding or getting a claw or anything. It goes right to a pin. I'm going to pin you. Right to a half. I mean, it's constant offense. Untitled Chapter is out. He's got a nice half, Nelson. That gets him. Nope, nothing. Look at that. Right to cranking that arm back. It's old school wrestling team.
You're talking during that period about Reidsville just being great at chain wrestling. That's you know, when I coached, I told my kids wrestling pretty much is just all about constantly trying to find better positioning. And then when you throw in the whole chess match aspect of it, what your opponent's doing as well. But no, Reidsville's doing great with that right now. Just always finding the next move and being, this looks like they're like 1 or 2 moves ahead in some of these matches.
See, don't you find that though? It doesn't seem like wrestling's gone a little bit too. Hey, yeah, I mean, takedowns are important, right? I'm not downplaying takedowns. It seems like it's come to cradle, nice cradle popping up here, but it's become a little bit like, hey, I'm gonna get a takedown and I'm just kind of ride, right? And play a takedown game here. In old school wrestling, I mean, I know old school wrestling's a little bit before your time, but it was kind of what you're seeing Reidsville do here. Take them down, and I'm just gonna go pinning combo after pinning combo right after you. Good scramble position here. Reidsville wrestler gets 2. AC Braun. Score is now 6-1, 50 seconds left. Somewhere it's flat on his belly. 40 seconds left. Reidsville coaches are encouraging their wrestler to go after a major here. They need 3-point near fall for you have to turn them. So 9-1. Teague, what do you got coming up? Any dual mates that you're going to be broadcast, or is Bi-State your next thing? Warning, stalling, top man.
Bi-State's the next thing.
Nice. Big teams there. My first Bi-State experience. Can't wait.
What else do we have then? On the water, Northern Exposure, Northern Badger.
Yep. And then you got the on the water is Oshkosh.
What's is it Mid-States?
Mid-States is in Whitewater. And then you're right, Northern Exposure. There's one more that I'm thinking. All right, final score of this one is 6-1. So that brings the team score. Reidsville's got 10. And Wrightstown has 9. So early advantage, I'm going to say, even though the team score is close, it's Reidsville here because Reidsville's got some studs coming up.
I'm just really appreciating that fairly low scoring duel so far.
Right. You're talking we've only had 1 pin so far. Yeah, from scores that we've seen it's like 48-42. Yeah, this is refreshing. I watched the coolest one match I've ever seen probably 3 years ago. I want to say 4 years ago. It was the year that Freedom won state, so that was 2019. You have to check me on a Teague. I want to say the final score, I kid you not, was 26-23. Freedom won it.
2019 team state?
No, it wasn't team state. It was just the regular season duel. Oh, nice slide by. Quick 2. This is Sam Keeler for Wrightstown, and then Adler Stren from Reidsville. 2 sophomores. Yeah, they wrestled that little shoot. It was like one where there was 4 or 5 teams there, and they just were all dueling each other for the conference. And it was awesome. There was the only difference, I guess I could kind of do the math, right? They each won, Teague, I tell you what, I think it was 23-21 because each team won 7 matches and Freedom had a tech fall.
What
So
tournament? What tournament was this at?
it wasn't a tournament. It was during, it would have been at Little Shoot duels. It would have been 2000. It was either 2019 or 2020 because it could have been after Christmas. But it was the 2019-20 season.
Oh, I'm in the 2018-19 season.
Yep, 1920. It was the year. No. Am I? No, maybe it would have been. It was the year Freedom won Team State. So Wrightstown won Team State in 20. Yeah, you're right. I think you are right. It would have been 18-19. And warning stalling, Reidsville. So score is still 2-0. We got 32 seconds left. They, yeah, maybe it was 18-19. I think you were in the right year.
20. You're right. It was 27-23.
Okay, I was a little off then. So there must have been a little bit more. But I thought the difference came down to it is that only one team had like a couple more major decisions. There was 0 pins in the whole duel.
Wow, the names. There was one. It looked like Grant Foster's got a pin. I'll stop talking during the match here, but I'll go through some of these names here during the break. But wow, this was a stacked duel.
Untitled Chapter's out, so Teague, take it away. 2-0, Reidsville.
I mean, Wrightstown's lineup: Quincy Klister at 170. They had Brendan Schaff, Ethan Whitpolek, Ethan Kruger, Caden Verbeten, Caden Colts, a younger Caden Colts, Ben DeRocher. On Freedom side, there was Walker Vandehei too, Matthew Maitland. Hey, I got Vandehei right for once.
Yeah, nice job. Yeah, it was a good match. That was like I said, that was the year Freedom went to state. Probably a year that Wrightstown had, not as good a team, but really darn close. One of those things where, you're not upsetting, but it is what it is that the teams are so close to each other and they're in the same team section. 2-0. Kaler took neutral. So third period. Oh, second period. I take that back. Minute 26 seconds left. Front headlock. Minute 10. Snap down, spin, go behind. 4-0 now. Adler Stren. It goes right to work on that bar arm. Warning, stalling, bottom man. I was calling attention a little bit earlier. Wrightstown is a they're a very young team. Most of their line, I shouldn't say young, right? Young meaning really no seniors in their lineup. I mean, they have one or two. But most of their lineup is sophomores and juniors, and a couple freshmen in the starting lineup. Wait, okay, so the Reidsville wrestler.
Was there a near fall on that?
I don't know. I'm looking. So what happened was Adler Stren had Sam Kaler's leg up in the air and he was holding it. So he didn't take him down. So he was warned for stalling. That's the second one. 1 point was awarded to Sam from Wrightstown. And then, it's like he took him down. Looked like he took him right to his back. But even though the rule now is 2 supporting points in, the ref didn't call near fall. They just called him out of bounds. I mean, if you're Reidsville, you're not happy, but yeah, that's what Don Verbeten podcast. He's wide note a little bit. Aiden. We got to see it. Don Verbeten's got a right to be upset. He had 2 supporting points in, and his pack was on the line, and the ref never started calling near fall. Well, no, it wasn't 2 takedown because Kaler, the Wrightstown wrestler, was down, so they came up. 1 point went to the Reidsville wrestler. I'm sorry, 1 point went to the Wrightstown wrestler because he called stalling. Because if you're the wrestler on top in control, you have to take the guy down, right? You got to make an attempt to bring him down. You know, they say within 5 seconds, whatever. But if you don't, you're going to get warned for stalling. And he did. So it was just a weird sequence. So now we're starting the third period. Adler takes down.
Score again.
For the team score or
in the match score.
Match score 4-1, and now it's 4-2. I'm sorry, 6-1. Adler Strand from Reidsville over Sam Kaler from Wrightstown. It's rare for me to say this tonight, but no ranked wrestlers in this this pairing tonight. Pretty cool. Two ranked schools, right? Wrightstown was ranked earlier in the year, and 18 ranked wrestlers showing their face here out of these 4 tonight. I didn't say his name yet tonight, but Xavier had a ranked wrestler, Will Katz. He's a junior. He's a 10th ranked wrestler at 195 pounds. I wasn't able to look over. I didn't know if I know Brilliant had Sam Galoff, the number 3 ranked wrestler. I guess Teague, I don't know if the results are posted, if they wrestled tonight.
Yeah, I can check the duel quick.
You bet. If they did, I missed it. Oh, I see right in that bar arm. Jeez. They just run it. Run hard. Yeah, those of you watching too are probably gonna. I haven't finalized this yet, so I'm calling my shot. But probably gonna try to do a cheesehead pre-seed tournament with the great Cleaver. Sure, he'd be up for that.
Yeah, we're for sure doing a preview. I don't think we'll be able to get pre-seeds in because they got a lot of fun things going on in Kaukauna.
Really?
I cannot announce yet. Yeah. So we're not doing a pre-seed show, but we are doing like a preview episode.
Oh, okay. Now 18 seconds left here. 6-2 still score. Now we're going to try to do a bi-state pre-seed, correct? If we can.
That's the goal. It depends if Jason gets like an hour and a half to breathe.
All right. Never seen a busier man. Well, that should be 2 takedown. It is. Oh, it tries for the cradle, okey chokey. Time is out. And the final score is 8-2. Adler Strand from Reidsville. Yeah, Reidsville is they're just solid, man. I don't know if they're looking the same as they are on video as they are in person, but they're built. You can tell these guys played on the football team. And they don't have their years here, so I'm trying to see, I don't know, grades. Maybe I can pull up try to pull this up here. The grades are on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors in their lineup, but other than that, they are senior junior dominated. This kind of hurts. Only 1 freshman in their lineup. But yeah, Reidsville they're tough. They got dual sport athletes. They have to. It's Reidsville. They only have right here 192 kids in their school, and they have Teague. Oh, geez, I'm gonna count it here quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 kids. 192 kids, and they have 20 kids in their program. That's pretty good.
So 10% of their school.
They wrestle. So Cole Ebert tonight has gotten 3 forfeits. I mean, it's unfortunate. The camera doesn't do it justice. But his legs, Teague. I mean, people just look at his legs. They're tree trunks, mammoth, huge posts. And you know, I got to see if you're a coach and you got a kid that's up and coming. And you're like, man, I don't want to put him all against that kid.
So that makes it. Now we have a 19-9.
19-9. Reidsville's winning team score.
Are we at the midway point now?
I don't know. I'm not good at math, Teague. You're the guy.
Have we done 7 matches yet?
We started at 45, so
45, 52. So we're done with 220. Yeah, we're halfway.
Halfway point. Team score is Wrightstown 9, Reidsville 19. So this is one of those toss-up matches. You know, even though the Reidsville wrestler Darren Wagner is the number 12th ranked wrestler, based on what I saw against the Brilliant in the Brilliant match, this is a toss-up one. I think Daniel Van Eperen, who's a senior, both are seniors, I should say, but Daniel Van Eperen is an experienced wrestler, tall drink of water. But I got to say, this has got to be a toss-up match, right? So definitely, if they're going to get back into this, needs this one right here. Oh, nice. Nice underhook to, she wouldn't say a slide by. Kind of threw that up and over. Gotta be careful with my words, Teague. I think I have mom right underneath me here.
Just stay neutral. That's all you can do.
Careful. Nope. Big boys. Oh, that's a puck. Oh, look at that. There it is. Oh, that's tough. That's a pin. Bring that bad boy over. Looks like the Workhorse trophy is going back to Reidsville. Well, now it's 25-9. So this is one of those matches within the match. Wrightstown's got state-ranked Everett Colts at 106 pounds, number 5. I don't know. Is that Everett? That is Everett Colts, yep. Kind of cool gig. They got their names on the back of the singles this year. I've never seen that before. For Wrightstown, anyway. Everett Colts. And he's getting a forfeit, huh? Reidsville did have a wrestler in the previous matches, so maybe they're, well, yeah, I tell you what, maybe they're moving up to 113 pounds because they did not have a 113-pound wrestler. So that brings the team score. What's going on here?
I can't say that. Actually, team score is 25-15. I'm watching the match, and there's like a 30-second delay on YouTube, so I got to be careful. I have to get off of Zoom quick and then check out YouTube and make sure that like YouTube has seen the results before I put in the updated score.
Okay.
But it is 25-15 Reidsville.
Yeah, so what Reidsville did there is they had a ranked wrestler in Sam Smalls. He was number 8 in Division III, a junior. They did not want to face Everett Colts, number 5 ranked wrestler, sophomore at 106. So they moved him up here to wrestle. It's not posted yet. The Wrightstown wrestler is Riley Verbeten. He is not a son of Matt. Or is he? There's a lot of Verbetens here. There's the east side Verbetens and the west side Verbetens. So some of them are not even cousins of Matt Verbeten, which is really kind of strange. But Riley Verbeten is a sophomore. Sam Smalls is a junior. Sam is ranked. Now, here's an interesting thing. Even though Sam is ranked at 106, you're moving up to 113 pounds. I mean, that's 7 pounds, right? I mean, it might not seem like a lot, but when what? Teague, that's about 8% of your body weight. That's a big deal. But did I do the math right on that, Teague? What is 7 pounds of 106?
I'm just gonna use my calculator.
He works with numbers all day long. That's why I throw these things at him.
It's 6% of 106.
Okay. Both wrestlers, 30 seconds left, still feeling each other out. Trivia question here for you. 16 seconds left. Of the schools here tonight, Which team has the most individual state champions? Wrightstown, Reidsville, or Brilliant?
I'm gonna go Wrightstown.
Yeah, it was kind of easy. Wrightstown is 11, I think. Yep, they do. And the score, here we go. Taking another one ending 0-0. All right, here's a question for you then. Brilliant or Reidsville? Who's got more individual champs?
I'm gonna take Brilliant.
Yeah, it's close. 5. Brilliant has 5. Reidsville has 3. And Reidsville they only had 1 before Donnie. So Donnie's had two of their 3 individual state champs. No point scored on that scramble right there. Look at that tight waist. I don't know if you can see it, T. That's a deep, tight waist.
No, and he's following well too. He is making it hard for him to breathe.
That's what I like about these little guys. They got those long arms. They just reach all the way over. It's like they got that wrapped arm around the ribs twice. 1 point escape, as we're talking about having a deep, tight ride. Sam Smalls gets 1 point escape. Minute and 20 seconds left. Neither wrestler is really committed yet to a good, solid shot yet. Yeah, you're right. It is. My cool commentator over here said it's kind of like a heavyweight match. Just skinnier. This has the makings of a 1-1 end of regulation. Kind of a half shot. "30 seconds left. Strange to say at 113 pounds, but not a lot of action. The Reidsville wrestler Sam is really he's kind of staying with a squared stance. He's not even hasn't attempted a shot. He's kind of standing there, staying square up. He warned. Okay, interesting. Warned both wrestlers for stalling, so both wrestlers were awarded 1 point. And Smalls gets around right at the end, scores. So 2, and Matt Verbeten's going to argue that the period was done before it happened. You know what? I wasn't looking. I'm not going to. He's saying that there was no score. The towel tapper normally comes out, did not this time. And Schmalz's nose is it's pouring like a faucet. Yeah, interesting though. The whole time the towel tapper's been out there, and probably one of the best times to be out there.
During the most important, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long night. I don't think they're going to take the points off the board. They can't, right? I mean, they awarded them already. Ref is telling Matt to get away.
Yeah, I think you get about 3 duels deep. You just get a little bit of fatigue.
Keep on checking my Facebook feed and other stuff, trying to find different results.
Oh, yeah. Let me update track quick.
Coleman over Green Bay Preble.
70-12.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, the big De Pere battle, Teague. De Pere over West De Pere. Close one, 45-36. That's that. Tell you what, Teague, that's closer than I thought it would be.
Partyville beats Westfield 36-33.
Hey, dig into that De Pere, West De Pere. I've watched De Pere wrestle. I saw him at Slinger. They were solid. I'm either that's good news. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. I'm hoping that means West De Pere's got a good, solid program because I expect that to be a blowout.
Yeah, I mean, right away, both teams. Looks like De Pere had the forfeit battle. They got 12 points off of forfeits. West De Pere got 6. So, I mean, in matches wrestled, De Pere beat them by 3 points. Props to Riker Crooks from West De Pere. Got tech balled by Shane Corrigan. Didn't get pinned by him. I consider that a win.
It's a win. Yep.
Oh, we're wrestling again.
Yep. Takedown. So 6-1 Reidsville. Yeah, Reidsville's just taking control in this one. I'd say this is a case this year of Reidsville being really up and Wrightstown being, I would say down. That's not the right terminology to use, but they just don't have one of their teams in the past. But even if they did, this Reidsville team is pretty tough. Gosh, if they could fill that 113-pound weight class, they'd be stacked. Got to get in the halls of that small school and find somebody. 6 seconds left. Total Tapper has left the building, I think, but now I think the other ref is being a little bit more cognizant of it. So that ends the match. 6-1. Team score is now going to be 28-15. Who, Tall Tappers? No, I think they told the Tall Tapper to take a little break because now there's 2 refs out there.
28-15, 4 matches left.
So what is that, Teague? No, that's still doable, right? Wrightstown just needs, pretty much can't lose another match. Okay. Reidsville is forfeiting at 120 pounds. So that's interesting. They had somebody wrestle all night. I suppose it's a long night, right? Somebody can get hurt. Team score now is 21-28. What do we got, T? 2 matches left, you said?
3 matches left
3
now. So Wrightstown could still get away with losing a match, but it couldn't be like, let's say Wrightstown gets 2 pins in a row or something. That makes it 33-28.
Bonus points and such.
You know, Wrightstown is not in a horrible situation, but I know Reidsville, I think they still have Delsman up to wrestle too.
No, Delsman wrestled, but they do have Briar Crystal, number 4 ranked wrestler. So that's tough. And I think this is Kyle Schmalls. Yes, Kyle Schmalls is the number 6 ranked wrestler going against Owen Rebke, the freshman, one of the few freshmen in the lineup for Wrightstown. Kyle Schmalls is a senior. Reidsville last year was on the northeast sectional. Now they've dropped down to the southeast sectional. It's good for them. They probably, let's be honest with you, probably didn't have the power to knock off Coleman this year, but it's a good year for them to be down. They're up and down in that southeast sectional, which this isn't not ripping on any sectionals, but of the 4 of them, is the least strongest, right? And I'd say least weakest, but least strongest. So for Reidsville to be down there, got a good shot of representing that area.
It's hard to beat Coleman or Stratford in that northeast sectional every year.
But like we say, we just saw it, right? What was the result? Who beat Stratford this year? Was it did Random Lake beat them? I get confused with the whole, this team beat this team. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of action going on. Oh, hang on.
Get the ball here, and that will be the duel. Should be it. That's the duel. You can tell because Don Verbeten is celebrating over there. He knew.
Let's get the camera on Donnie.
Get the wide shot, Aiden. Get the wide shot going. Oh, he missed all the celebration, but he's over there and doing chest bump. Oh, you can kind of see him a little bit. He's the far left. He's got the long Here, zoom in on them. There you go, up a little bit. There's Donnie. He's got his hand up, just putting his hand down, turn. He's looking back. There he is, walking with his wrestler. Well, all right. Well, this is the first time we're going to see Amelia. First time we're seeing Amelia tonight, so I think they have the dual one. Amelia did wrestle her over. They had a girls tournament going on tonight. I think 34 female wrestlers were here tonight. Go a little bit wider. There you go. Nice. Ooh, that was a sweet fireman's. Amelia Stetson from Reidsville and Owen Krieger from Wrightstown. Amelia's a senior. Owen's got a bar arm in, double bar arm. Talked about this position earlier. Someplace you don't want to be. Stir up. It is. There it is. That's the fall. Owen Krieger. Makes the team score 34-27. One match to go. See if they pull out that Workhorse trophy after this Teague. Oh, interesting. So Wrightstown is going to get another forfeit here. All right. That's a Verbeten. Gets the forfeit, so that brings the team score. Is that final, Teague? 27, was it 34-33? Is that what's going to happen? 33-34.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep, that's the end of it. So let's see. Teague will stay on long enough to see if they bring out the Workhorse trophy. I know maybe we can zoom in a little bit, Aiden, so the brothers interact here, maybe a little bit wider. So we got Matt Verbeten is on the end there, hopping through. You just came onto the camera, and Don Verbeten and Keith Verbeten, two brothers that he's gonna have to shake hands with. That's got to be. This is going to be interesting. The Verbeten clan. And then the all-orange shirt there, that's Matt Colts. He was a year older than me, and yeah, there they are. Oh, I got somebody trying to take down. Oh, that's not his brother. That's his uncle. But all right, let's. Oh, here it comes. Matt's got it. He's got the. Where's the Workhorse trophy? Oh, you got to get over a little bit there. There we go. There's the Workhorse trophy.
That is a beautiful trophy.
I'll go get the picture of it later on, and I'll put it on Facebook, or not Facebook, but Instagram. But that's only the second. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's why they're pumped. Well, I believe it's only the second time in the history of it that Reidsville's got it. So that's pretty good. But well, Teague, do you got any as we close up here and sound out? Do you got any final scores that are on you want to announce, and then we'll call her a night, eh?
All right, I'll refresh one more time. Slinger quad. Let's see if we got any results from here. Looks like nothing yet. Little underwhelming in that avenue. I guess it's still fairly early, but we already talked about Edgerton, Turner, Cuba City. Looks like Cuba City, Benton, Southwestern beat Edgerton as well. I just want to say, well, we got someone on here. Bi-State podcast will be I think the plan is to record that Monday right now. We're gonna do it after pre-seeds come out for sure. Maybe we'll try to get a pre-seed show too, but again, that depends on Jason having some free time here, which it's few and far between for him during this time of year. But yeah,
we'll just make him give us the seeds and then we'll do them. So
I would love that.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good Christmas. You got to work tomorrow?
I do 9-2.
9-2. All right. Well, you have a good Christmas, man, and we'll see you when we do the bi-state.